Well, happy Friday to you, Tennessee Valley. We finally made it to the end of the week. It's Halloween. I hope you're going to have a lot of fun today. I have good news for you on this Friday morning. The sunshine is going to return later this afternoon. It's a little bit chilly out there. Some of you in the 30s and 40s, could be some patchy frost, but later on today, we're talking highs in the 50s and even 60s here in the valley. So it is going to be a nice day. The sun goes down just before 7 o'clock. So as you're taking the kids out to do some trick-or-treating, we'll fall from the 60s into the 50s and eventually the 40s. So you might want to grab a light jacket or a sweatshirt as you're heading out for some of those festivities. But by the time we get into the overnight hours, we get that good cooling. We're going to be waking up to temperatures well in the 30s by tomorrow morning. Some of our mountain and higher elevation communities could even drop pretty close to the freezing mark. And we do have frost advisories in effect this morning for Northeast Alabama and will go into effect tomorrow morning for all of North Georgia. So if you have the potted plants, the flowers, the mums, whatever it may be, go ahead and bring those in before you go to bed tonight. And typically we get our first frost of the season right around Halloween here in Chattanooga, so we're right on schedule. And typically that first freeze comes right around the second week of November. Here's a look at your temperature trend. 60s through Saturday, back in the 50s with some rain chances Sunday. But look at this. If you're tired of this dreary, cool weather, we're going to be in the 70s here in the valley by the middle of next week. But before that, we're going to have some chilly mornings, potential for frost through Saturday morning, and then those overnight lows stay pretty chilly heading into next week. Our mountain communities had that chance of frost all the way through Sunday morning. So again, potted plants, bring them on inside because we're getting into that time of the season once again. And if you're looking for something to do this first full weekend of November, hey, leaf peeping is going to be at its best probably next weekend, but certainly going to be nice this weekend, especially if you're going out to parts of Polk County, North Georgia, along the Cumberland Plateau, Walden Ridge. Colors are just starting to explode. So get out there and check it out. Here's a look at your rain chance that's coming into the picture on Sunday, probably in the morning and afternoon. Going to be another chilly day in the 50s, wind gust up to 20 miles per hour, and maybe up to a quarter of an inch of rain. Not going to be a big rain maker, but as we get into, I would say, late Saturday night and early Sunday morning, that wave of rain comes in. Not going to be overly heavy, just some light, cool rain. This will continue on and off throughout the afternoon, gradually tapering off during the evening. And like I said, this isn't going to be a big rain maker, but we could pick up an additional quarter of an inch of rain on Sunday, and then we're trending way drier heading into next week. And with some of the recent rain, we've pretty much knocked that pollen out of there. Pollen count looking low all the way through next week, which is certainly good news if you have those outdoor plans. But enjoy your Halloween today. Remember, we do fall back Sunday at 2 a.m. and then next week we have the 70s to look forward to.